Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
I can't take a lot of shit back, it's a lot of shit that I done did. Man, you niggas don't know a pussy, bro, it ain't that serious. First day I go and get that M, I'ma grab a yours. Strike pack, go so fast, thought this shit was fast and furious. Every L I took, I just charged it to the gang. Every L you took, you let it break, you drew a lane. Difference between us, I want the money, you want the fame. If they got a bank, send a law pen plus their name.
I think my
I don't fuck you no more after you done made me feel like shit like that.
Nah.
No, I ain't gonna. I fucked there, you. What up, though? Welcome back. Another episode. Toxic Talking. Your boys is in the building, man. We just want to appreciate y'all for hanging out with us on a Friday night. You could be anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with us.
Indeed.
And we appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. We are. My cousin going through something right now. I don't know what his problem is. But you got your boys is in the building. Your man GP. I'm here tonight, man. I'm ready to have a fire show. I got a lot of grape popping in my shit now, man, nowadays.
Yeah, you want to know?
What, man?
Nah, because you know what I'm saying.
I'm looking like Grady today, though. I ain't got no.
You're supposed to drink away the pain. You're supposed to drink away.
I'm drinking it right now.
With me somewhere else after here.
I'm drinking with you.
Somewhere else.
Whose phone is going off?
After here. I'm talking about after here.
Somebody shit on vibrate was. Oh. Yeah, in spirit. No, it wasn't me. I don't think.
It wouldn't, yeah.
Hey, man, who got the rest of the... Who else here with me tonight?
Oh, you know you got a spoon up in this motherfucker, y'all.
Very...
I
think it's very
the way
dapper.
my collar look.
It's very baconish right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
I think it's very New York this evening.
I feel like maybe the cleaner shrunk my shirt.
Here we go with this shit again. No, I think the Coney Island shrunk your shirt.
4 days.
Hi, I'm Tone, the untoxic one.
Where in the fuck did you hear that at?
I hear it all the time. Every day I wake up, I say, God, thank you
Never that.
for intoxicating me.
Okay, then. Here he on his bullshit tonight, so let's get straight to it. Man, Spoon, how was your work day today, man? How was everything?
I mean, other than me fucking trying to chase behind these goddamn sneakers, today wasn't bad, but we got some up and coming days that is about to be real fucking finicky.
Hey, man, I got a real life question for my bros tonight, though.
What up?
Yeah, man, have y'all ever had a motherfucker that you fuck with and you truly fuck with them tell you to, y'all spend they tell you to, you know what, you have a nice day.
Have a nice day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told that.
I think I've been told that before.
How does that make y'all feel?
It depends on the content.
I know. I had a nice day. And I returned the favor in pissing off theirs. Because while you trying to make me mad, I'm about to make you mad.
So let me ask you this then. Have y'all ever had a motherfucker that y'all fuck with tell you to have a nice life?
Oh, damn. Now,
I had that too.
Yeah, me too.
And I knew
but
she
that
ain't
shit-
mean it.
I mean, shit. You know, I had it, but I'm like, say what you mean and mean what you say, right? So I know people say things out of anger.
Have a nice life can mean a lot of things. You can really twist that.
I know, but if again, contents. If we beefing or going through a disagreement, then you tell me have a nice life, I'm gonna assume you're not fucking with me no more. And in the midst of that assumption, I'm gonna oblige by not fucking with you no more. Have a nice life, I sure enough will. And when you see me on the other side, then you know.
Dear people, if you tell me to have a nice life, I'm going to continue trying to do so. But if you tell me to fuck off and don't ever call you no more, I'm gonna fuck off and don't call you no more. Have a nice life.
Have a nice life don't mean that.
It just means you mad at the moment, and you don't really mean that, because when you really done with somebody, you don't have no words for them at all.
You be lucky to even get that.
Yeah.
So you know. Wow, somebody told you that today, cuz?
Man, word. So, y'all know me. I'm the opposite of people. People say actions speak louder than words. I listen to the words come out of people's mouth, and I believe what people say to me. Your actions is the word act is in actions.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like words, I listen to words.
Oh, man, nobody want to hear that shit, man. We on Spoon now. This nigga know. All that action and algorithm and all that old shit.
Algorithms.
They didn't mean it. Whoever said it didn't mean it. Nigga, I'm willing to bet my last dollar.
Like,
They threw it with a dart. They meant it.
I mean, that if you, I'm gonna say another thing. If you really wanted them to mint it, you wouldn't even be speaking on it. If you wanted to stand on them telling you that, you wouldn't be asking about the situation.
I didn't want them to stand on it though.
They not standing on it. Give time. Time heals all wounds. We don't even know what the situation is, but one thing for sure and two for certain.
Ooh, it's good and hot in here. I know that much.
Yeah,
but anyway, man.
Yeah.
Enough about that.
Yeah.
What we talking about tonight?
Brooklyn's finest.
Brooklyn's motherfucking finest.
I like where this is.
And we just so happen to have one of Brooklyn's finest
Indeed.
at the table right now tonight. Hey man, I want to introduce y'all to somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, cooler than the other side of the motherfucking pillar, you know what I'm saying? One leg longer than the other, breast smell like doodle, you know what I'm saying?
Damn it, who better than do better? Yeah.
Yabba dabba dabba do, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, my cousin from the motherfucking Brooklyn Zoo.
On this motherfucker. What's good,
Hi,
y'all?
Spoon.
Hey man, we interviewing Spoon tonight, y'all.
That's who he is. And he came war ready.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
he can't worry. He came Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Brooklyn's native son.
Yeah, King already looking for. Oh, ain't ducking no smoke. Get out of here.
Hey man, so
talk to me. Learn something.
Hey, so for y'all that don't know, I mean, if you ain't picked up on the accent by now, the man hails from Fort Greene. You know what I'm saying? He's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am. That's yeah.
NYC, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed, man. Many years out there. You know, I'm talking about. Well, I left the block around 20-something. But my mama and them, you know, that family is still on that block. So if you go to that apartment, somebody with my last name is going to answer. They're going to welcome you in. They're going to feed you. They're going to give you a wash rag if you need it and some toilet tissue if you got to take a shit.
I got a real question. It might be a stupid question, but I'm asking. Like, did you grow up with anybody who lived in the house?
No. Well, okay. I never grew up in the house.
That was a good question.
But they grew up in the house down south. Out of my grandmother's 4 daughters, 3 of them was born down south. The last one was born in New York. But, excuse me.
No, when I say grew up, like I mean like your crew, your people. Did they all stay in apartments or y'all stay? Does anybody stay in the house?
The majority of my conglomerate is definitely
No basement.
straight. A neighbor on east side of you, up, down, left, right.
So y'all was just like hanging in the stairwell and shit like that back in the day?
Getting high in the staircases, drinking in them bitches for sure. Fucking.
Y'all ever got chased by the police like on Juice?
For sure.
Jumped
definitely.
from one roof to another?
Now we can't do that in my building. We would smoke on the high floor because smoke goes up. but it's like if you right at the top, if they kick in the door, you right there. So we, it's 15 floors in the building, so we would be on like 13 or 12. So even if they came at the top, we could kind of hear them.
Did the elevator ever break?
For sure.
Damn.
Yeah, there was a lot of people. I mean,
People gotta
go 15 flights.
I mean, some people might wait. Some people. I was on the 6th floor, so it wasn't that bad.
Can you imagine door dashing on the 15th floor with no elevator?
Man. Yeah, no, that's tough.
I'm leaving your shit in the lobby.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're gonna have to come out and get this. Well, when them elevators used to go out, nigga, it would be like, motherfucker might just say, fuck it, I'ma hike. Because they might wait, see if it'll come back on. But if it's not on in like the next 20, 30 minutes.
Wait a minute.
Can you imagine having to take some groceries or some shit up 15 flights of fucking stairs?
Nah, that's weird. Luckily,
nigga, the ice cream done melted by the time I get to the top of this motherfucker.
Now, luckily, if there were some good members in the community that might help the old lady with her bags upstairs.
I would hope y'all would help the old lady.
Yeah, but we not carrying you. You better fucking either wait or figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So your shit gonna be at your door. Cause there was a couple times motherfuckers, let's say they lived on the 10th, they start, it might take them 30, 40 minutes to get there. I done went up and down 2, 3 different times. They started at the lobby, now they on 4, now they on 8. So, it's a process. If you with it, all right, cool. But if
Well, if they trust you that much, why won't they just give you the key until you put it on the inside?
I mean, cause shit, they ain't nothing but some groceries. You can fuck around with that. Oh, if I go up in your spot, you got the safe right there. Do you really want to risk that? Some young nigga running off with your fucking prized possessions?
This is New York.
Yeah, yo. I'd rather lose my groceries than lose my diamond and pearls. So, in retrospect.
So, okay, young Red, young Sleaze, young Spoon, out in them Brooklyn streets in the stairwell, getting high, drinking and all that shit, fucking hoes, Spanish Harlem, you know what I'm saying, and all type of shit like that.
Maria.
So, what prompted you to leave that luxurious life and come kick it with us in the dirty?
What's the deal?
In the dirty 313.
It was one part for a female, and the other part was.
I never heard it. One part for a female. I never knew that.
Say that question again.
What prompted him to leave? You know what I'm saying?
To come to Detroit. Oh, so Detroit pussy got you here.
A part of it, not all of it.
Which part of the pussy? The clit?
I've never heard this version of the. I know this story, but I've never heard that version of it.
Nah, listen. What happened was my apartment got robbed, right? On Valentine's Day.
In New York?
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I walked in the midst of it and they got the jump on me. So I'm up there tied up for 3 hours as this motherfucker ransacking my goddamn house. I'm like, shit. Now,
and that's normal.
That's not normal.
But he's telling the story like that was just a Tuesday or some shit.
And I didn't watch Money and Violence.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, I mean, and so I'm like, damn. As I'm going through my crib at the shambles, it was just like, all right, what, you know what I'm saying? Because I had multiple different stashes, but I had the major stash. He didn't find it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, God is funny. And then, so he didn't hit the major stash, and out of my arsenal, he took 1 out of the 3. So I still had 2. I'm like, all right, damn. Now, that...
Did you know him?
Yeah. I didn't know it was him till...
Oh, he had the mask on.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking? You didn't know?
Nah, I mean, because basically he had came out of jail, so he was gone for a while. And then it was really one of my cousin's people, the one that's locked up now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We getting that off the camera. But when he came out, the person that he was dealing with that was staying with my cousin kind of know the movements. So I ended up coming home early because it was Valentine's Day and my daughter had a thing in her school. So my homegirl that I was with, I was going to go straight after work on some, you know what I mean? She like, nah, come on, it's Valentine's, go get cleaned up. You don't want to. I said, all right, cool. When I walk in, I'm like, yo, why am I crying? The window shit was all fucked up. I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm thinking the person that had broke into it last time
was gone.
Oh, did it again?
Like, it was a female, like, but she went through the other way. She ain't come through this way.
How many times you been robbed, nigga?
Well, that particular time, it wasn't me. She just took my cousin's shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
So this apartment was you and your cousin?
Right. You know what I'm saying? But he was gone for like a year and a half, so...
He was already locked up.
Nah, he was just out of town, thugging with his rounds and shit, making a world tour of things. So it was just like, all right, while he gone, I just held it down.
Right.
So...
Hey, Spoon, not to cut you off, though, but when you gonna get to the part when you move to Michigan?
All right, so long story short, well, less short.
Long story long.
I was liking this story because it was a movie in my head.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, because I was about to ask him where was he tied up in
the kitchen. My man, we done seen the New York shows.
So,
oh damn, all of them. Why did he tie you up in the kitchen?
Because it's open and it's, you're not nowhere. Like, we can see you. You're here. So, but anyway, as I went through that, I was like, fuck it. I was going to stay there, but then a lot of my people was just like, yo, what if they send somebody? It's not safe, and what if you there with your kid? So I was just like, all right, well, fine, fuck it. If I don't find an apartment by my daughter's birthday, I'm going to come out here and see what Detroit got to offer. Now, granted, I could have been came out here because of Shorty.
For sure.
But I was just like, nah, I still want to. But then I'm like, damn, I'm up there sleeping on niggas' sofas, my little stash I'm cooking through. I couldn't really hustle like how I wanted to. So I was like, fuck it. And then on top of that, once I kind of put it out there that I was coming, my brother kind of plugged me in and got me situated. So I got a good support system with my transition from New York to out here.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
So, it was a double whammy.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you been here, what, 20?
I've been coming out here since 2001, but I've been living out here. In August, it'll be 9 years.
August what?
I would say either between the 8th and the 11th.
Okay.
Cause my daughter's birthday the 5th, and I think I had left that weekend, 2017. So tell us about Spoon. Give us a quick little background of New York Spoon and New York Detroit Spoon, because I know you just don't want to just be called Detroit Spoon. I mean, it's this, right?
Okay, you know what? Hold off, because I gotta ask this. What drag? Because I mean, for the people that watch this show, they know your energy is like a strong part of this show. What drives the like? Now I've been out with you, and we've been in an almost situation, and you were still calm in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, so what? Even when we on the phone and the police flashing a light in your face while we sitting there, everything was calm. So I know he not new to this. Like, some people are not really who they post to be. You know what I'm saying? So we know that ain't you. But what keeps Spoon so perked up? Because, like, you one of the ones that a nigga could call, and you might not even know that you just helped make his day.
Well, I mean, the main thing that kind of keeps me grounded and solid is I always remember I've been through worse. I've been homeless for a year and a half. I didn't slept in the backseat of cars and washed
You
up.
done fucked in shelters.
Was this when you was fucking in the homeless shelter?
Nah, this is before I was even fucking. But that shelter situation came like well after. But you know what I'm saying? I know what it feels like to lose everything. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing from my childhood. No real baby pictures. No. The you know how they used to do the brass shoes and like all my shit is just out there, you know what I mean? And even washing up in gas stations just so my mom's want to send her kid to school dirty type shit. So I know what it feels like to have like next to nothing. I done had bologna every which way you can have it for months. And I know as long as I ain't there, everything else is gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, so
say that. It's some bars to his shirt though.
But your life kind of was like T.I. shit, just in, you know what I'm saying, kind of like, well, not kind of in the reverse, but you was You was thugging with your G, but your
it was
dude,
the opposite.
Yo, dude was up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I was going to New York.
to New York. But your dude was here he was doing his thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying?
I remember he went down there to come and get me. And then he saw, like, as a kid, I was probably like either 9 or 10. And I didn't know that my mom's basically begged him not to take me. Like, yo, please don't take him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, cause she feel like you were her only
Right.
child though, you know what I'm saying?
And I was probably the shit that was keeping her shit halfway.
So let me ask you, would you have left if you had the option? Because I feel like even though it was a struggle, like moms be the last one that, you know what I'm saying? So that would be a tough
I think knowing what I know now, I probably would have breezed, because I ended up breezing anyway. And then she went missing for like 6 years. We ain't know where the fuck she was at. So it was just like, they might not knew like if I was with her, they might not knew exactly what circumstances we was in, but they knew, okay, he's with her. If we can't find her, we could find him, and he's gonna link us to her. So, and building and having a relationship that I got with my pops now, I do wish I would have did that sooner. If I would have, you know what I'm saying, if I would have knew better.
I gotta say this. So he got on the T-shirt of Biggie, right? And when he was just telling that story, a little bar came in. I know how I feel to wake up fucked up.
Yeah.
So it just made me think about that, like Brooklyn's Finest, the shirt.
Yeah,
Keep going with that. That was like cold. I could not let that go.
It's all full surfacing, but not doing in that particular time frame where he came out there, because what happened was the child support checks was getting sent back. You know what I mean? So he was just like, yo, what's going on? And
Hey,
then
that nigga told me a funny story one day about that shit.
That's admirable as fuck, though.
yeah, he went there and he thinking like, you know, if I gotta come get him. Now, mind you, when he came to, because we was living in a hotel.
Just
you
a
know,
cup you was using for the ice.
You know, one of them hotels, they got like the kitchenette and all that. So we was in one of them joints. And
Like the extended stay type shit.
yeah. So we was in one of them joints, and he came through. It wasn't dirty. It wasn't ran down. I wasn't all disheveled looking. I was still,
Get one scoop of that.
you know what I mean, like going to school and doing this. And he didn't see that, like, oh, this nigga moms is on drugs, strung out, having niggas running in and out of here. Let me take my son. He like, well, they seem straight. They just going through a hard time right now. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like, well, I can't take him till you get on your feet. And she was just like, nah, let him stay with me. And one thing I can respect out of the, you know, my mother's side of the family is every summer they made sure that I came to New York. I don't know how they did it or how it
Summer they made sure you came
to New York. Cause I was in Georgia at the time.
Okay. See, I didn't know. That's
Yeah,
why I'm
that's
thinking
why
you was in New York.
Yeah, nah. I was in Georgia at the time. She just up and moved and just moved to Georgia, and then, you know, with
making a lot of
my
noise.
mom's being a little gullible and having her mental issues. I don't know how true this is, but what was told to me was she took an early retirement. Hold on, I think you wanna. Hold on, yo, listen, I still fuck with it. I ain't
Well,
that
fried bologna sandwich right now.
I've never
With a
eaten a
little-
fried bologna sandwich.
That shit is alright. I'm telling you, get you that Oscar Mayer. But
I eat me some bologna,
Hey,
turkey
listen.
or beef bologna with some cheese and Miracle Whip and some better made hots.
yeah,
I would go to the motherfucking deli and have them slice me a nice thick piece of bologna and then go home and fry that shit the fuck up, nigga.
yo, even if you microwave it and watch it curl up and fold up, listen, I'd have had that motherfucker.
But nigga, when you was younger, fried bologna. But nigga, then when you started getting older, you was gourmeting that bitch with the lettuce and the tomatoes and the mayo and
Cause
the,
before it was just that 2 pieces of bread and you out.
And you
maybe
out.
some cheese. Maybe some cheese.
maybe some cheese, maybe a little mayo on that mother, some mustard. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was out.
Let me ask you this: What? So, our era, because me and you the same age. I got you by a couple months.
What the fuck am I then?
You a little.
You like
a little
about
older.
7,
Ain't
8,
you a
9
70s
years.
baby?
That nigga, shit,
I
man.
think he was like,
I don't know how I got all the gray.
you know, this is 80s
But,
over here.
Like,
Both the niggas was great before me.
What helped you? What motivated you to not join gang life? Because I was like all in, so I was just curious because we was the same age. I definitely had 94. That's when I got put down.
Shit, gang life. It started taking a turn in high school, and my name.
High school down there?
Yeah, like 97, 98, 99.
Oh, wow.
The city started having like a real blood wave, right? But I was...
Where you was at, in 24? What school was it, 24?
And I was in high school at this point. So, you know, the numbers leave after grade school and junior high school.
Oh.
So
I
it's
didn't know
only,
that.
yeah, it's only from...
So you went JFK High.
Yeah, you went to Corleone High.
Corleone High.
Type shit. I went to Boys and Girls. Shout out to Boys and Girls.
Oh, you did say that. He told us that before.
I
Yeah.
went to Boys and Girls.
So if you went to Boys and Girls High, did that give you free membership to the Boys and Girls Club?
Sadly, no. And the Boys and Girls Club that they had in that area ended up closing down. So, womp womp.
Okay.
Damn. No neighborhood funding this shit.
Right. But in high school, when I went to school with a lot of Bloods, and my neighborhood was kind of on the Blood side, but I was getting money with the Crips. So I felt like it was a conflict of interest because I'm like, all right, some of the Bloods in my neighborhood, no disrespect, but a lot of them niggas was dusty looking, and I was kind of on my little fly, and I was already put together like. My niggas was so, and mind you, I got gang members in my in my circle, but I'm like, yo, my niggas is so sturdy that I don't want to be joining up with this gang, and then cause I seen gang members be pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all got this nigga in this set, and I seen these other niggas run down on him and he folded up. I don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, yo, if y'all ain't gonna y'all still got this nigga around, and I know he pussy. Got the other nigga, cops came around, and this nigga up there side talking and shit instead of running. So it was a lot of like, you know what I mean? It was a wave, cause I guess niggas just wanted to fit in and be down and, you know, throw up they set. But then when it came time to do some gangster shit, you know, niggas ain't, and I'm like, I'm already getting money at this time. I already have my own little motion. I have my own little pistols. I have my own little everything. And I'm like, yeah, nah, I ain't see the point of it.
Okay.
For me. Nah, I ain't knocking it.
But it makes sense that if it came in 97, I probably would have been like, hell no. But I was 12, you know what I'm saying?
And then what was so crazy was, it was like the new gang niggas, because most of the gangs that started was when niggas was coming home from jail. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that got locked up in the 80s. Because Dawg made that blood shit.
That's
what I'm saying. Yeah. Niggas that was getting locked up late 80s, early 90s, they did they 5-10 year bids. Now they coming home 98, 99, and they got this whole...
The blood?
Yeah,
what is it called?
There's a couple of different sets.
But the main one that's supposed to backtrack to... Cali was the short black ass nigga. He made it in Rikers.
Yeah.
What's his name? You remember his name? I can't think of his name.
Too. It's gonna come to
Mad Dog. That wasn't Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Man, this nigga said Mad Dogs are coming.
But they
but once them niggas started like flooding, it started moving out some of the, because in New York we didn't have Bloods and Crips. We had like Low Lives, Deceps, like Decepticons.
Y'all always had like the Latin Kings and shit. They
had they run, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like black gangs, it was Low Lives, it was Deceps, it was Autobots, and then it was like other little neighborhoods.
Hey, what came in that? Oh, his name was Defcon.
Defcon. Yeah, but so then would be like what we would call here
what's going on, Rich? How you doing tonight?
Detroit is different too, because Detroit got a lot of like hoods, neighborhoods, Joy Road, Plymouth, HP. You know what I'm saying?
And when I first started coming out here, I did see niggas was banging they hoods as opposed to gang.
But most hoods have some type of affiliation with one gang or another.
Some folks in GDs, it wasn't really so bloody out here like that.
No, that's what my neighborhood was.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember back in the early 2000s, that was, you know what I'm saying?
You got Bloods, but
they wasn't like, you know what I mean, with the Sada Babies and that whole, the red zones and shit like that.
You got like on the west side, as far as I know, because don't quote me, because I'm not no gang kind of astrological, whatever the word is. But for the most part, like the west and the hood I'm in is either GDs or like vice lords, like shit like that. Because the Chicago guys, we close to Chicago, so the Chicago people kind of came here. And
So, because I don't know what this nigga talking about. He not a gang.
no. This.
What's the difference? What's the biggest difference between the New York and the Michigan culture to you?
New York, I think
Is there some similarities in it?
there are
between the two?
similarities. Like I do see like niggas pride themselves on being fly niggas.
I was just finna say that because we get fresh.
Yeah,
out here.
for sure.
And you
get that-
niggas be
chicken.
fresh as fuck though.
Yeah, nah,
that
niggas
nigga
is-
Fab is one of my favorite dressing niggas in the
Damn,
world.
he put it down.
Fab is the freshest nigga in New York. Fab and
sure.
Cam.
Type shit. Respectfully. Yeah,
But
niggas ain't gonna argue for that.
I'ma just say, nigga.
Jim Jones be fresh too.
Yeah, Jones be
Yeah.
fresh. But I'ma say,
But
nigga.
he ain't Fab or Cam.
The two
I'm
top
sorry.
niggas for me though, that's like the industry niggas that I always thought was the freshest niggas was Fab and motherfucking Dolph.
For sure.
Them
we
two.
we forgetting one.
Dolph was fresh as fuck.
Nah, he made sure.
I'm clean
yeah.
in this bitch.
Dro,
Dolph was one. Listen, Dolph
Young Dolph was
Dolph
definitely
might
putting
be
that shit
running.
on.
Dolph might be the only nigga that's as close to a number one as Fab. Dolph
Yeah.
put that shit on.
Yeah, he
For
made
sure.
He was getting exclusive shit.
Shan, I don't know. You might need to go back and watch some videos. That nigga used to be fresh as a motherfucker.
I think the dopest thing about not just real quick about Dolph.
And high end fashion, like not just like
and he for his kids' birthdays and shit, he bought them businesses and bought houses and put them in their name for generational wealth.
Yeah.
His son and them, they used to Dolph was close to Deion Sanders and them and the sons and them. They still come get Deion. They still kick it with Dolph's son when they was at the crib looking at the Shador at the draft. Dolph's son was there.
oh shit. See, look, I ain't even peeped
Yeah,
that.
they
I
fuck
just
with
know.
Keep
Yeah,
looking.
come
That
on,
nigga
nah,
be
keep
fresh.
scrolling. My son got action.
That nigga be cold.
Yeah, I ain't going front. I could respect
He
that.
used to be cold, and his woman from Detroit.
Oh, see, look, yeah, shit. R.I.P. Dolph, man. And before he died,
I
he had
don't
like
even
100 businesses. Like he had businesses.
Yeah.
His kids are rich right now still. Yeah.
So, but the one thing
What
that
up,
I could
Cal?
say that New York got that Michigan don't got, I said this before, was like out here you either white, black, Chaldean, or Mexican, and then you might have and then your whites is kind of questionable because it's like I don't really see Caucasians. You either a wigger or trailer park trashy or you know what I mean, hillbilly-ish.
And y'all got a melting pot.
We got literally everything out there.
But y'all off that water.
That's what I'm saying. So we could get everything because we right off the water. So I think culture-wise, we got way more culture, sturdy, solidified culture where it's you got the little Italys, you got the Chinatowns, you got the
Jamaica.
little Jamaica, Flatbush. Shout out to the Flatbush Brooklyn crew. You know what I'm saying? You got all these little pockets of, it could be a 5-block radius, but whatever group that is, they running that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Whereas we got the east side, the west side, and Dearborn.
right, yeah.
A lot of these people that's from New York, we might think black, not black. Fab, not black.
Yeah, he have Dominican.
Cam, Jim Jones, none of them niggas are just black.
Niggas, you're right.
They rep their nigga shit, but they also even
I think Dave,
East-
is he?
Yeah, he mixed too.
Wow, I was just about to
I
say
think
he
his
might
mama.
be.
Yeah, I think his mama a little. I don't know what Spanish she is. She might be
He
Puerto
said it
Rican.
in one of his songs,
But
too.
it
I
may-
can't think of what it was.
Like you say, it's a melting pot. Like everybody came to the Big Apple. I wonder why they call it the Big Apple. Do you know? Everybody need to take a bite or something.
Type shit.
Bite
or
of
something.
opportunity or something.
You know, because again, when we caught that,
I mean, it gotta be.
nah,
What else
because
make it happen?
you know, back in the day, like after the World War II, and we had like a big immigration when niggas was coming from over there in Europe through boats and just landed in New York docks, and it kind of like how that if y'all saw Gangs in New York, you know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah,
Motherfuckers
yeah.
just migrating over here for a better opportunity, trying to get
That
away
was a
from
good movie.
war. And it's a lot of historical shit in there that's still factual. Like,
But that don't really. Well, yeah, 'cause I'm still the apple. Like I know why Georgia is the peach state. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
because they got that ass out there.
That is not why. That is the peach state, my nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. Now New York, we go for apples. Yeah, I forgot New York. Yeah. They
I thought Washington got the apples.
Nah, we got apples. Upstate New York, we got apples.
Washington got the Apple Company.
Yeah.
And
nah,
you know, Florida is the Sunshine State with the oranges.
Oranges.
Yeah. Nah, we got apples.
We the Great Lakes.
We the Motor City too.
Yeah, Motor City.
And
So the apple
Well,
ain't got
Michigan,
nothing.
well, we talking about the state though. So Michigan is known for the Great Lakes. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is the Motor City.
is the motor because
Yeah.
the city,
Yeah.
the state, duh.
Yeah. Now New York as a state, we got apples out there. That's what.
Y'all got a lot of apple orchards and shit.
Yeah, that's our thing.
That's like upstate.
Yeah, type shit. You ain't
For
gonna
sure.
get that
So I can go to New York and get a good apple pie,
for sure. And I can tell you where to
like
get
better
it from.
than here.
Is that where the Granny Smith green apples come from?
I'm
Them
not
the
sure.
shit.
That's my favorite apple.
Oh, for sure.
It might be.
I listen.
Might be.
Growing up, I ate red apples, but once I experienced a Granny Smith apple, it was up.
I'm gonna be.
Give me
real
a
with
knife
you.
for the apple, I'm cutting that bitch up.
I ain't even, I wasn't even cutting that bitch up. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still, you know,
Till the
biting into
ear,
that
it
bitch.
used to, you know how you eat an apple
And then
and your
you-
gums be
yeah.
irritated, like. So, pizza.
Ooh, dicey. I ain't going front. That's one thing that I feel like we got y'all trumped in.
No, we do it better.
Debatable. See, look, what y'all
I'm
You
just
got.
not in the
I'm just-
screen no more.
I'm
My
just talking
fault.
shit.
See, the thing with New York is we got Italians that really make the marinara sauce. You know what I
But
mean?
my
Like,
thing is,
y'all
why-
got the styles of pieces. Like even y'all New York style pieces, it's just a style. It's not the actual.
But why do I want a big ass slice of pizza that I gotta fold this bitch in half?
I
and it's
do.
off
I
the-
want the
and
experience.
it's off the plate and all that
You
type
gotta
of
be
shit.
able to fuck around and bust a move. You get your slice and you go. This ain't holding you up. You gotta fold the plate.
I
make sure
wanna
the
go to
oil's on.
Sal's Pizza.
A cheese pie or pepperoni.
Nah.
I want to go to Sal's Pizzeria.
No.
So do you call
not
it
raised?
Do you call it a pie or you call it a pizza?
Go to who?
I get a slice if it's one thing, but if I get a pie, that's 8 slices. You can look
What?
up not raised. No disrespect to Spoon, but I would not like to go again. Too many. Now that's cause Cal, if you now this is the other thing, right? When most people go to New York, if you don't have like a New York Inn, you gonna be where it's busy at. You gonna
Touristy.
be with your tour. You going and it's gonna be wild expensive
Times
for you.
Square
All
type
that,
shit.
yeah. You going no parking, everything high, and too many people.
I do
Nah.
want to go to the Waldorf.
You could do that, but if you got like a New York and not no lame New York, because you know there are lame people in New York too. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a lit person in New York that you fuck with and he know the towns, you're gonna have a good. He's gonna put you where it's not so busy. You could still get busy. You could still be able to travel, bump into shit, do what you do, and
So you had a car when you was there?
I did, but I ain't need one. There was a lot of times where I left my car because I didn't want to lose my parking spot in front of my building.
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah, listen, because we don't have driveways
Y'all didn't have houses.
type shit. And then if we did have a house, your house might be connected to another, like the Brown, like, you know, the Bill Cosby.
The brownstone.
You know what I'm saying?
So
The
there still ain't no
brownstone.
driveway.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Everybody
certain
hates Chris.
brownstones, like,
But you know
let's
they
say-
parked in the street in the front. Remember they only used the front door.
Yeah. So if you're lucky enough to get a brownstone that actually has like a driveway or a garage, lucky you. But that's if there's
Canal Street.
Canal Street area.
Yeah, see, look, that's Manhattan, and Canal Street is close to Soho, and it's mad busy over there because you got Canal Street, that's like baby Chinatown, where you gonna get all the bootleg shit, that's where, you know what I mean, when niggas is running around here getting them bootleg Air Ones and all that shit. That's like an industrial
So that's
area.
where niggas is bringing all that fake iceberg from.
For sure. Fake everything. Canal Street got everything fake, from bags, belts, sneakers, jeans, shirts. Like, Canal Street is where you go if you trying to cop some cheap shit and flip it.
So let me ask you this: would you consider your apartments was them like the projects or just?
We was next to the projects, but we was co-ops.
So who was it like a major rapper or a dope dealer that like a celebrity that come out of those projects?
Dana Dane from Fort Greene, ain't he?
That, and we got Spike Lee.
Oh shit!
Spike Lee from the Fort. The original 50 Cent.
That's nigga Rob LL.
He from Fort Greene.
And that nigga's only like 5'4"
with 2 big guns, ready to duke it out. A couple of basketball niggas from the Fort.
Not one of them 6'1" niggas that Biggie tied up.
Nah.
We know who that was, though.
Yeah, that ended up coming out later.
Yeah.
You know what
Was
I'm
that
saying?
Anthony Mason?
Yeah, but he not from Fort Greene, so.
Right.
Is
So
he
y'all
from New
done
York,
took-
though?
I don't think so. I forget where he from.
One of them 6'8" niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Now, mind you, Biggie, even though he repped the style, he's technically a Clinton Hill nigga. It's just, he's like on that border, like 2 blocks over.
And he got money in Bed-Stuy probably, huh?
For sure, that's where,
So that's where it
his
counts.
weed spot out there. Before he
Hey,
got-
so
Dan used to buy weed from Biggie?
I used to buy it from his spot.
That's buying it from Biggie.
Well, not from him personally.
No,
but
you
yeah.
bought weed from Biggie.
Yeah, for sure. We all
Biggie
did.
probably touched your weed.
Probably did.
so that mean you can rap.
I got a little flow.
You ever seen How High?
I did.
Figure if you study high and you take tests high, I figure I get high scores.
For sure.
There's a logic in that I could definitely see. But yeah, yeah, Big, because I remember there was this shit. The first time I seen Big perform, they used to do this shit called Atlantic Antic. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe was out there with Big Pun before Big Pun blew up. Biggie had his, I think he did like 5 songs out there right before he did the Ready to Die. Like, this is his campaign for that. So I was fortunate enough to catch Big on his come up. And then when he died and he did his ride through Brooklyn, I remember.
You was there?
Nigga, we left school. We was in school.
Oh, for his mama brought him back through the.
Yeah, that drive through the hood.
That movie changed my life. But I guess I'll talk about it when it's my
Yo,
time.
that drive through the
That shit
hood.
was
I
deep.
remember we literally, it was probably about 50, 60. We all got up and left, and they just walked straight through the front. Boom. We went.
So
right
y'all
through
was
the
like,
front.
fuck y'all, we going to say.
Y'all niggas
We're
get
gonna
chased
go
by.
say our goodbyes.
Y'all ain't get chased by security and no shit like that?
It was too deep.
Because I remember when they was waiting outside of school for Steele to get out there and
I guess
security.
Steele is stuck in school
Yeah,
again.
And we came back. It ain't even like we left.
Oh,
And
but
just,
they was in Harlem though. Harlem security chase niggas.
yeah. Maybe.
Brooklyn niggas be too high, gout,
Damn.
bad
And you
angles.
might ain't touch one of us. You don't want 60 kids jumping on you. And then if you know like who the Riff Raff crew, like, oh, you seen these little niggas fighting before you broke up the fight. You see how these niggas is squaring up. If your hands is sturdy, yeah, nah, I don't want no problems with these little niggas.
So since we on like that kind of tip right now with the celebrity and the music stuff like that, like what would you consider like your go-to music for your motivation? Like what kind of
Definitely-
music get you going?
Definitely Jay-Z from Reasonable Doubt up to Carter 2. 3 is okay, but I feel
I
like
fuck with 3.
yeah, 3 is cool, but I felt like listening to it now, it felt more
Wait,
like
Carter 2, Lil Wayne.
No.
I mean, my
He
Life
talking
and
about,
Times of Sean Carter.
Volume 2.
Volume
Okay,
2.
okay. I just wanna make
my
sure.
fault.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, Blueprint, then maybe 3, and then like the Black Albums and so on like that. But definitely,
What was your worst Jay-Z album?
I think
Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come was trash.
I like Kingdom
Hey,
Trash.
that album.
I think Blueprint 3 was a little.
Huh?
What's on Blueprint 3?
It's because it's like a double CD.
Was that with Meet the Parents on there?
That's Griffin Curse.
I think so. I got it.
Nigga, that was fire.
No. Was the Blueprint 3 The Gift and the Curse?
I don't know.
See,
The
look,
New
now
York
all
niggas
my
should know.
shit.
Right.
But I went through
Kingdom Come was trash though.
I went through a hardcore Styles P, like the Ghost. When I was on that Brooklyn get down to lay down, somebody about to get this pain.
Those Styles from no, they from Yonkers.
Yeah, they from
Is Yonkers closer to Brooklyn or?
Nah, that's closer to Bronx.
Okay.
But yeah,
That makes sense why DMX was so fucking crazy. They say the Bronx is the illest
Bronx and
niggas.
Florida. Yeah, Charlamagne.
Charlamagne said the craziest niggas come from the Bronx and Florida.
All of Florida.
Yeah,
Right.
all of Florida.
But this was crazy though. So, two questions. So, the Bronx started hip hop for New York, right? Technically, or the
Type shit.
break dancing for sure. Maybe not rapping, but break dancing, right?
Yeah, and graffitiing
Graffitiing.
for sure.
So, have you ever partied in the Bronx and to
Yes.
the tunnel? How was it going to a co-ed bathroom? But you got to remember both questions.
Now I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me up. Now so let me answer the first one before I get into that tunnel shit, because I only been like 3 times. And all 3 times was lit. Like, I've never had. The 4th time, they turned me down. They was like, yo, we know this is a fake ID, and we know you too young to, like, come on, scram. And I used to have to pay, like, $60 to the doorman just so I could get in, and just still had to pay the $40. That, like, going to the tunnel, I'm looking at damn near $200 a night.
But it was like a concert though. It was always somebody performing there, or not always.
The last time I went, wasn't nobody in there. But the second time I went, LL Cool J dropped his Mr. Smith album.
Fire
And that nigga bought the bar for 2 hours straight.
for everybody.
For everybody.
That's what's up.
That's they say. Listen, that's what they say. The real GOAT of New York is. Right? Everybody's saying Jay-Z. They say LL is the real GOAT. I've been hearing that a lot.
I mean, I can't fault them for that. Like, that's a thing. It might be some truth to that. But, he's
His
from
radio
Queens.
believe him and like it loud. He the man with the box that could rock the crowd.
I mean, yeah, but I'll just be like, shit, Brooklyn niggas is,
He is from Queens. He's
right,
from
like,
Queens.
we respect them, but, you don't.
But
like,
when that nigga went in that room, nigga, and auditioned, that nigga was like box. Cause remember Jay told that nigga like, man, auditions is over, man. We ain't taking
that
no
nigga's
more.
like, didn't we say that nigga reach for his man?
Right.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I forgot what I was about to. I had a good one too.
So yeah, the Bronx, they definitely did a lot of shit for hip hop. And I think, I could be wrong, but a lot of it, like the Bronx, they call it the Dirty Bronx. Cause back then they had like, they used to, remember how like Detroit motherfuckers get that house, get that insurance money, motherfuckers just setting houses on fire. So the Bronx was kind of going through that in the 80s, crack epidemic. It hit hoods hard. So the Bronx had a lot of,
Was it houses in the Bronx? Or they had apartments too?
they had definitely a lot of, I think they probably got the most projects and the most apartments out there now. But even back then, but back then it was so many like dilapidated buildings and shit that then fell and like mad just rubble. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just rubble everywhere. So I think that's how, in the spirit of going into hip hop and niggas is doing breakdancing and shit like that, it just created an outlet for niggas to have something to do, because your mama still high from last night, and a lot of kids is raising other kids and shit. So, Bronx back then was definitely, damn near the Wild Wild West. I'm not from the Bronx. I just used to get money with them Bronx niggas. And I think once those buildings that were demolished and they started rebuilding, the Spanish community, they came through and regulated. And, a lot of the Jews that owned them buildings, they caught their money from the insurance shit, cashed out, went somewhere else, and then,
So that's what's up. But we've been real, like, talk showish. We ain't been toxic yet.
Let's get into the Kool-Aid.
What borough had the best pussy?
Ooh.
And which borough did you eat your first pussy?
Ooh.
I ate my first piece of pussy in Brooklyn from Fort Greene, bitch.
Okay, you had to
Okay,
keep
so
it
you
one,
stayed home with it.
Yeah, I had to go
Okay.
through there. I had a home cooked meal that day. You know
Stay
what I'm
home. That nigga said a home cooked meal.
You know what I'm saying?
So
saying? Shout
what?
out to Beefy.
So the first time you ate out was where at then?
The first time I ate something, shit. I mean, well, it was still another Brooklyn bitch. I think once I started getting comfortable with eating pussy, I had like a good Brooklyn run. It wasn't until I started partying and going to other places like, I think, alright, I'm a
Spit it out.
alright, so I
Go on and
want to
tell it.
say Brooklyn to me got some of the best pussy.
So are you being
But-
biased?
Yeah, a little bit because I ain't going front. Harlem right there. Harlem is right there. Like I done had some fire.
Little
pussy.
Boricuas and you know what I'm saying?
Man, I done had some fire, especially if you get you a nice little brown skinned Harlem get money bitch that's up there shaking her shit. God damn.
That nigga just had a flashback about that bitch.
Facts. Now Queens, they got the most bitches, so you gonna have like Queens bitches. They know how to come out in groups. Like Brooklyn bitches, they don't like each other. Like it's gonna be 2 bitches, maybe 3, and that third bitch might not like the first bitch, but they cool with the second bitch. So that's how they going, and then they just gonna all collectively come together. But Queens bitches is the only group that will come out 8, 9 deep every fucking weekend. I'm talking about they gonna be fly, they gonna be pretty, they gonna be a little bougie, for sure.
So Queens got the bougie.
Got the
as well?
bougie bitches?
Yeah, Queens bitches, because they got more houses, so they got like a different type of structure.
That's what, I knew Queens
Well,
had
I
more
know
houses.
Prodigy and them used to be taking them to Pebble Beach.
Yeah, because that's right there for them. But Prodigy's from Long Island, so
They call-
anytime you got
oh,
these
yeah.
islands, it's like there's gonna be a beach somewhere.
No. Pebble Beach is the rooftops. They call it Pebble Beach because it sounds better.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
I read his book.
Oh,
That was
well,
the-
see,
in the
Pebble
book.
Beach, that's some Queen shit, because, you know, they got the 40 projects and
Yeah, he said on top at the rooftop of all of them. You know how you had a
got that
little
little
gravel.
gravel, yeah.
gravel,
So they call it Pebble Beach. That's where they did
See,
a lot
look,
of
Brooklyn
fucking.
rooftops, we ain't had that for a while. I should have cement. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, I think the best pussy is in Brooklyn, with a little bias. But if this question is supposed to be asked, who got the best pussy? You can't say Brooklyn. I'ma go.
No, say what you want to say, but don't be biased. Just
Right.
Where what
I mean, because
borough
I feel
have
like
you
I got
had
the
your-
most pussy out of Brooklyn. So
That don't mean you.
That don't mean the best,
That
though.
don't mean it's the
Right,
best.
and you're right, but
Which
it's
one
just
did
like-
stick out like? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I ain't
Falana just
That little Harlem
Yeah,
and
Harlem,
she,
ain't going-
that little
and she
Harlem
made-
joint.
Yeah,
and
that
she
Harlem
made the
joint was
mofongo.
fire. That Harlem joint was
She
fire.
made the Puerto Rican rice with it.
Now, there was a Bronx joint, but she was originally from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
He worse than me with going to the liquor store.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, get mixy.
So
but,
what about that Detroit pussy though?
Well, it got me here.
It did.
That's the best one.
It made a nigga change his zip code.
Do you still talk to that Brooklyn pussy? I mean that Detroit pussy.
Yeah, but she's definitely top 3 for sure. For sure. Like
Top 3 overall.
in life, wowzers.
God damn it.
Damn.
Wowzers.
How we got a New Yorker to come get that?
Hey man,
Wowzers.
this is the thing. You got a thing called the barter system.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
he
saying?
owe us one now.
He gets some, we go get some.
Right.
I can't wait for y'all to come fuck around. We gonna
That's all you.
plan it.
It's a give and take thing.
And
You-
I know y'all good for driving 8 to 10 hours, so we can fuck around and bust a drive. Yeah.
Drive New York ain't shit.
Yeah.
I've never drove to New York before.
You just gotta scoot through the mountains. It's 2 gas tanks Phillips. That's all it is.
2?
One full before you go. One, nah, maybe. Well, I mean,
What kind of mountains? When you say mountains, like
You know, Pennsylvania got
Pennsylvania get a
I
little.
never been through there either.
Pennsylvania got some mountains. Once you get through them bitches, it's like it's not like
I think I've been through
with no guard.
If we've been through Pennsylvania, it was on the turnpike, like going to Norfolk.
Nah, yeah, PA drive through PA.
I think I don't know.
Cause I done drove upstate New York and be scared because they got the 2 lanes and with no guard.
So that's what I understand. How many New Yorks is it?
It's one New York, but it's the city and then the
So
state.
kind of like the Upper Peninsula of
Type shit,
Gotcha.
For sure.
Because
No, we
Buffalo,
just call it going up north.
yeah, Buffalo is New York too.
Yeah, Buffalo, Albany.
But and they say Buffalo get Canada radio.
yeah.
It's right there.
there.
It's right there.
It's just
Because
like
you know,
how,
when you go to
That's
Niagara
where Rick
Falls, you
James and the
go to Niagara Falls, you can stay on the Canada side or the New York side.
yeah, like that's just
I
like
know.
literally you go downtown, you can see.
Yeah, like
Canada,
it's like
Little
Ontario
Caesars.
for us.
Yeah,
Same
it's
shit.
right
Yeah.
there. So it's basically the same thing.
So I want to know. Have you ever, or do you ever plan on having a threesome with a Detroit and a New York chick? And
Ooh.
is it possible?
It gets spicy around these joints.
I definitely would
'Cause
love that.
that's fire when you merge states.
I
For
would
sure.
love that. I thought I had
That's public
that.
relations.
I thought I had that going, but I would love that, but I don't know if
The Detroit girl gonna be with it?
it could be either or, because these Brooklyn bitches or these New York bitches, they
Aggressive.
not only that, but also it's like a lot of my New York bitches is mad that I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Why
just
they don't
like
come visit you?
some have. You know what I'm saying? Just like a couple of my people, they have came.
Why you ain't had nothing like a crew, just a whole busload of them come just come?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with that.
No, we'll tell you what to do with it.
They gonna be slicing people's faces?
I mean, it's
Razor blades in their mouth and all type of shit.
and then you want to add liquor to that? Whoa! And then they want to. I don't know. Like I got to be selective.
The
'cause
fuck you looking at?
It's that, and I'm like, yo, you can't do that with these Detroit people,
Nah, dead ass though.
because you know in New York. Gun laws is different. You can get shot out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a bitch will boom you. Like, oh, word, you think you coming over here with that New York shit? Boom, boom.
But y'all listen, just because y'all gun law, there's a lot of fucking guns in New York. You
For sure,
can get
yeah,
pocketed
you
in
know,
what?
and it- but
Are they
don't-
still putting guns on the tires?
Yes. Yes. For sure.
Have you ever fucked a New York chick and y'all pull pistols out on each other while y'all fucking?
I did a lock in the sock and she did a razor.
A lock in the sock. What the fuck?
I remember that.
I knew it was worth a try.
I remember
Spoon never disappoints.
The nigga said a lock in a sock, nigga.
That nigga went to prison with it.
I had one
But
by the
look,
bed.
run it down with us, cause we
And then it was just we were just talking shit. So she was like, "Yo, we had just finished fucking, so I'm trying to wipe off it. I'm trying to like fake kick it out." She was like, "Yo, I know you trying to get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere." I was like, "Fuck you mean you ain't going nowhere? I got shit to do. You think I'm about to leave you up in my house?" So then we was going back and forth for this. She was just like, "Yo, touch me and I'm gonna cut you." So she backed out her. So I was like, "Hold on, bitch." I went under my shit and I started swinging my lock in the sock. And I was like, "Yo, we could do this." And she was, you know, a little light skinned. So I'm like,
So y'all
yo,
still naked?
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm swinging my sock and she got her shank right
So
now.
you really slanging more than a sock right now.
I asked this for y'all. We want to paint the picture.
Yo, to be young and dumb, boy, I ain't gonna lie. That
It's a
shit-
thing.
Yo,
Nigga, that was just last week.
for anybody, if we got any kids that may watch this later on or grow up or whatever the case may be, enjoy your youth. Because let me tell you, you only get to be 18, 19, 16, 17 one time. And there's no do
So since we getting to the end, has podcasting changed the way you communicate in your everyday life? And also, what inspired you to do podcasting?
All right, so I'm gonna answer the what inspired me. Yo, shout out to y'all. I came out here with this was not even on my fucking to-do list, and then I hollered. I don't even know if Cuz hollered at me or I hollered at him. He was just like, "Yo, just pull up." And then
This shit wasn't on our to-do list, nigga,
right.
for real.
And then I pulled up. Y'all niggas rolled out the carpet. I was just like, oh, this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't be doing nothing for real.
I think that first episode, I think me and you we was about to link and do something that day.
Right.
But I had to do the show, and I'm like, well,
If
I'm gonna
you
be
want.
busy to this time. I'm like, but if you want, you can just pull up. You know what I'm saying, to the show.
And I'm like, shit, I don't really be having, like, I don't, like, y'all are not only my family, but y'all my friends. You know what I'm saying? We all confide in each other. We talk business. We talk this, you know what I mean? I don't really have, like, a set group of friends out here. You feel me? So, for me to be invited to a situation, that was already lit. And then I know anytime that me and you hung out, it was always... We ain't never had no bad energy or nothing like that. So once you was just like, nah, you gonna be around good folks. I ain't gonna have you around no bullshit. I'm like, all right, cool, it ain't nothing. Y'all niggas gave me a mic and some headphones, and we just started popping it. Then niggas said, yo, you wanna come back next week? And then it just...
Hey, I remember the first time this nigga told his daughter that he was doing the podcast. A nigga, me and him in the whip, she got it on speakerphone. She like, Pop, she doing a pot? Let me fuck around and find out you fake famous out here or something.
Yeah, it was a thing. It was unprecedented because I didn't like none of this. I think this is part of a living dream for me because to be able to have something to do on a Friday with niggas that I fuck with niggas that I love, with niggas who I know got my back and know I got theirs, like that's fucking priceless to me.
So I know like me and Tone, we both didn't express this shit before about what podcasting means to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit is kind of therapeutic. Hey, so y'all know this part of the show right here, this is Spoon Thought. But this is Spoon's show tonight, so we're going to take over the Spoon Thoughts for him tonight. You know what I'm saying? So podcasting for all of us is very therapeutic. Every Friday night, we get to release a little stress. We get to talk our shit after a long, stressful week, and we look forward to this. In the weeks that we don't get to do it, this shit fucks us up. Like, you know, last week we was out of town. We didn't get to do a show, and it just felt like we ain't been on a podcast in 1 week. Seemed like it's like 6 months of not being on the podcast for real. You know what I'm saying?
You came late to the one before that.
Hey man, listen, man. I was at the job though.
That's right.
Hey my man, this is not your thoughts.
Sorry.
These are the thoughts about Spoon.
Right. Like this nigga's a very major part of this, you know what I'm saying, this locomotive. This engine don't run without Spoon, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him his flowers right now while he's sitting here in this room with us, man.
And what I think is dope about Spoon and what Spoon brings to the table is what I didn't know that they were saying, like G and Corey was saying the same thing about me. Like me and Spoon's story is super similar when it comes to podcasting because I got invited one time and never left like you did. So when you came and you just kicked it and it just meshed, like, G, like, what you think? I'm like, I'm with it. And he fam. Like, but I didn't know him, but I knew him. And the thing that I love about Spoon is everything was organic. There's no fake with him, and Spoon is Spoon. You know what I'm saying?
Spoon is definitely Spoon.
So I think he put it in the beginning. They be like, what is new? I think Spoon is everybody's favorite. Whether y'all know it or not.
For sure.
Spoon is everybody's fucking
He's
favorite.
definitely the fan favorite.
And he helped me out because they used to say I was long-winded, but Spoon longer-winded.
Sure.
It got more packer.
Definitely. Hey, so look, because one of the questions we had for this nigga, we didn't get to it, was like, what is something he could talk for hours on the show? And I was going to answer it for the nigga.
But he would have been talking for hours. Yeah.
The nigga talk about anything for hours.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing though, the nigga is so supportive of everything that we do, every move we make. Like from the ideas we come up with and t-shirt ideas and shit behind the scenes. This nigga only responds when we call this nigga and say, dog, we was thinking this. That nigga say, just tell me what I owe.
Hell, the interviews, this was his idea.
For sure. This was his brain. This was his baby. You know what I'm saying? And this was some dope shit though.
This was dope.
I appreciate that.
I'm actually looking forward to mine.
Yeah.
But see, I kind of know what it's gonna feel like because I got interviewed before, and that shit dope.
Right.
Both y'all interviews was dope as fuck, but I'm scared because I feel like
We gonna come with some shit.
it's gonna be some bullshit.
It's gonna be a toxic
You
tone.
don't need a
moment.
bio for this tone.
And I think Spoon right because I was tripping on that. And I know we talking longer than Spoon thoughts than we need, but I feel like Spoon deserved a second go round because we didn't get all the way gritty because it was dope. The questions that we were asking and the shit that we was educating people on. We didn't have room or time to get toxic for you because your shit's so educational. That would be my opinion. Your shit, you have a real story.
Yeah,
And a lot of people don't know it.
We gonna do part 2s throughout the Wazoos. Just, you know what I mean? Because we still got other shit that we gonna tackle. So that'll probably be something that we do towards like probably after the Podskers. Yeah, type
What's
shit.
up, Mel?
Yeah, we could do that.
What up, though?
We could do that.
Hey,
After
listen. Be paying attention too for those nominations coming out soon.
Yeah.
We'll let y'all know because
What's this, P4?
We won. We ain't started yet, but we won. And I don't know who our other competition gonna be, but I hope Gurf is one of them. Well, yeah, we don't really have competition.
We don't really have no competition.
But
hey, so listen, real quick, funny story. Before we get up out of here, I was talking to one of the higher ups at work the other day, and I was like, me and bro, we did the Rise and Grind show, and she was like, oh, that's what's up. She said, I ain't gonna lie. She said, how was it? I say, Toxic Talk took that motherfucker over. She said, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all got the dopest show in podcasting. I say, huh? She said, listen, I fuck with Gurf, but y'all, Toxic Talk, y'all got the dopest show in podcasting.
For those that's checking us out, tell a friend to tell a friend. We still outside with it. Wait till we start getting our passes and be up in and start being up in these functions and interviewing like other like.
Hey, so look, we found out some shit this week. We didn't even know we was being toxic than a motherfucker in February, but we was being educational, dog.
We talked
we
some
Black
shit
History
there.
Month.
A motherfucker
was tough.
But a motherfucker told us we was saying shit that they didn't even know. They was going back and Google fact checking the shit we was saying. It was like,
they forgot that we was educated.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all stay tuned because we got reels, we got some shit coming for you. And we ain't waiting till after the podcast. This for the podcast. It's go time. Y'all know how Toxic Talk get when it's time to put that shit on the floor. Y'all either roll with us or get rolled over. Goddamn it.
Niggas just cooking. But we out of here, y'all.
I can't take a lot of shit back, it's a lot of shit that I done did. Man, you niggas don't know a pussy, bro, it ain't that serious. First day I go and get that M, I'ma grab a yours. Strike pack, go so fast, thought this shit was fast and furious. Every L I took, I just charged it to the gang. Every L you took, you let it break, you drew a lane. Difference between us, I want the money, you want the fame. If they got a bank, send a law pen plus their name.
I think
I don't even want to fuck you no more after you done made me feel like shit like that.
Nah.
I fucked her again.